does not. Oh my God. Oh my God. Bruh.
Okay, let's cut to the chase here. I'm pretty sure you've heard of LRS or Larissa, and a lot of people talking about it in chats, but not too many people creating videos about it. However, my buddy Crypto Jar has created a video on how to set up a Larissa node. You can check it out. I think I have a link somewhere up there. Take a look at that video. If you're interested in setting up a node, I think it's highly profitable right now. And that's really what I'm going to talk about as well. But yeah, let's hop into it because this stuff is crazy.
Who you calling a psycho?
Now, I know a lot of people like to kill me in the comments because I don't do enough research and I don't study enough on all the different little nuances of a coin or project, and that's okay. You can search the coin on Google and do your own research or watch somebody else's video. But here, I'm here to entertain and then also just give my little opinion on certain projects. And with Larissa, it's crazy, guys. It's really crazy. The project is super new. I think I started mining Larissa back, I don't know, 3 or 4 months ago. And I was using an ASIC to mine my Larissa. I was using an iPolo because it uses the ETH hash algorithm. And it went well, right? I was mining this coin. It's new. It's funky sounding. I mean, Larissa, I thought it was a scam with all the other coins that I think are pretty much scams that I mine, like Doge Ether or even Bugna. I haven't heard anything from Bugna. I'm sorry. I'm calling you guys a scam right now, but I haven't heard anything.
Okay, redeem. Oh.
Ma'am, do not,
Enter the code. You'll be
do not
prompted to
redeem
enter
it.
And Larissa was just one of these things where I was like, oh, I don't know what's going to go on with this thing. However, with Larissa, they kept up to date with their Twitter, unlike some of the other coins that I mentioned. And usually when a project keeps up with their Twitter, they're somewhat legit. However, that comes with a caveat. Now, I say that because there's tons of projects that have kept up with their social media, not just Twitter, but have fallen to the wayside where there's little to no development on that project, nobody talking about it, and just a couple of miners mining it and then selling the token. But do you know what Larissa did? They said, F that. We're not just going to have miners mine our coin and validate transactions like every other cryptocurrency. They introduced the node. Now, a lot of you who are into the node scene are probably thinking, MTMC, I lost a lot of money setting up that node and it screwed me. Or any other sort of node system that has screwed you in the past. But I'm not saying that Larissa's not going to screw you. However, my experience with setting up a node, I don't know if you can tell, but I'm speechless.
Shit, I don't even know. Like, I can't even tell you that. Like,
and I'll tell you why I'm speechless if you take a look at the screen up over here. I mean, that is a lot of money, right? That's almost $2,000 a month that you can make off of a node that only cost you $350. And if you got into the project early, like myself, and you were mining LRS, you could have used that same LRS that you mined to then set up a node essentially for free and then make a ton of bread. Now, I didn't have that much LRS from mining on my little iPolo, but I mined enough, sold 4 of my Litecoin, and got a node. And literally in 2 weeks, I was able to recoup all my funds back, get my 4 Litecoin back, and then sit with some extra USDC, I think, on the side, just in case I wanted to buy some dips. I mean, it is absolutely insane how quickly I got my funds back. I don't know of any other project that I've been in where I've been able to get my funds back this quickly outside of BitConnect. Yes, BitConnect.
My wife still doesn't believe in me.
And that sort of leads me to my second point here, or the first point, since I didn't really make any points before. But the thing is, I don't understand how I'm getting this much return when there isn't really much that is offered outside of, okay, I am hosting a node. Sure, nodes help with transactions and storing the whole chain, right? But, you know, I'm sort of doing that while mining as well, right? Like I'm validating transactions. I may not be mining on a full node, but I'm still helping out the network. So what's the difference between the node and what it provides and the mining and what that provides? And then they add this second layer of LRSN, which is the Larissa node token, which I guess is a DAO, and it's not really linked to any other coin in a liquidity pair outside of LRS. Now, what's interesting with how it's set up is you have to have LRS or buy LRS, right, to get LRSN, which is used for the node. So I feel like it's almost not a pyramid, right, but like almost circular in how it just continues to increase in value. So you buy LRS, which is,
linked by other LPs, whether it be USDT or BTC or whatever it is, and then your LRS goes up because you have more people buying it for the node. So you have to then swap the LRS for LRSN, and LRS is officially not only going up, but because of the introduction of the LRSN node and then the demand of LRS for LRSN.
I don't even know what the heck I'm saying here, right? Like, it's confusing. And that's why I can't wrap my head around like how I'm making this much money, how others are making this much money. It doesn't make any sense to me. Now, on the flip side of things, I say that, and Larissa does have plans to introduce decentralized storage. They have an NFT thing that they're doing. They are also trying to get into gaming. They're getting into all of these little niches, right? And Lord knows they'll probably get into AI at some point as well. But that still doesn't explain to me how I'm getting this much money. It would be really nice for somebody from the Larissa network or Larissa blockchain team to explain that to me and the community. But that's something that I'm really, really wary of. I'm kind of scared, actually, to tell you the truth. And that's why I brought up like BitConnect, and that's why I brought up ETCMC, because it just doesn't make sense. And a lot of the stuff that I'm into, even though I don't take a deep dive in it, and I get a lot of hate and from the comments and people saying you're not doing the deep dive that we expect of you, a YouTuber, but with some of the projects that I do invest in, I at least understand their purpose. I understand the utility of it. I understand why its value goes up, because I understand the project. This one, I don't understand what is going on. I don't even understand the name of the token or of the project at all. I literally don't understand anything. But with that being said, again, it has been the most profitable project that I've ever been in regards to getting my ROI super quickly, outside of getting the KS0 first batch and not being afraid to buy it from Ice River. Hey, welcome back to my dungeon, and I'm proud to say that the KS0 from Ice River is not a scam. Okay, so what can we do with this information? And I'm going to tell you what I would do with that information and then add a little sprinkle of information on top. So looking up here at CoinGecko, Larissa blockchain is at 2,393 out of all the coins, right? So it's super, super low cap. It's only at the fully diluted valuation, it says here, not even 2 million of the market cap. Circulating supply 7 million out of 45 million. So you can still mine it for all my miners out there. Also, when you look on here, I don't think that they put LRSN on CoinGecko yet. So nobody really knows outside of Larissa and their calculator of how much an LRSN is worth outside of the internal network. So it hasn't even hit, you know, the true market yet. And again, super new project. Like I said, I've only been mining it 3 to 4 months. So if I were somebody looking at this crazy video of mine and thinking to myself, wow, the charts look great. This is super new. It's profitable. Yes, I've been burned before. Maybe I should take another risk. I would take a risk. Like either you can go the node route and get a $350 node. You see the stats there. They have the profitability calculator. Or you can take your existing GPUs and you can take your existing Jazz miners or iPolos and mine some LRS. I mean, there's multiple ways you can join into this network and sort of ride whatever is going on with it, because clearly I don't know what's going on with it, but I do see number go up and I see number go up fast. So if you don't want to have a big F in your wallet, like I do most of the time, maybe take a shot at this. Otherwise, you know the deal. Put an F in the chat for me, and peace.